Welcome back to the Empire of Ireland. Today we go to war, or should I say we continue war, because at the end of the last episode we did win the war for these lands in Norway, but now we need to fight against Sapmi, and of course they have many thousands of men. How many? 25,000 manpower. Now we do have 50,000, but that's mostly thanks to the Byzantine Empire here, who are currently sailing towards us with their 26,000 men. Where are they? There they go. They're off the state of Spain, off the coast of Spain at the moment. So let's go ahead and unpause the game. We're going to bring this army just back down south for the time being. Let's go ahead and wrap ourselves around here. They actually want to sail. Okay, in that case, let's just march our way back down south. That should be fine. And although we have 35 minus 30% war score, I think we should be fine. We've also discovered a new fascination. We have discovered burrs. Okay, what does that give us? Let's go ahead and take a look, shall we? Unlocks all early medieval era military buildings. Very nice. Okay, we're actually storming through this technology now, right now. We could get hereditary rule. Connect to the partition law. So under partition succession, your titles will be divided equally between your children. Okay, I don't think we care about this right now. We do gain monthly prestige though. Maybe we want something a bit more impactful. Like increasing the development sounds nice. That would be researched in 5 months as well. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we are currently increasing the development in Dublin. We are. Oh, and our second castle has been built as well. So once we're done with the wall, we should upgrade this. I think we might even build a third castle too. But I digress. Let's go back and focus on the most immediate problem here. And that's the war. So let's go ahead and move our men into Vestfold. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my prisoner, Petty Queen Gior. Okay, we must stop the villain behind this. Yeah, we don't want to start off the day with some murder. We have increased our marshal by 1 though, which is very nice. We could also ransom her. 12 gold. Let's hang on just a little bit. And there's the Byzantines, the men of the hour, right there. Right. I think we should instantly... We're missing commanders. I think that's only natural. Let's go ahead and... you're going to lead this army. That's fine. It's only natural we're going to be missing some. I think we just storm straight up through here and start picking them off. Or do we pick them off over on the coast? That's the war target. We don't control the war target. I think we go over here. And that's just gonna... Yeah, we should have sailed around. Too late now. Let's go ahead and march our men across. The Byzantines are also going to help us. At least I hope so. They have arrived. And this is where the turning point in the war should begin. Increased military presence for 5 years. That's going to help with some control there, which is nice. Can imprison criminals. Let's go ahead and tend to that just a tiny bit later. Siege lost as well. It looks like we're actually on the edge of a big battle here. Some of their men are coming down towards us, so let's go ahead and deal with that. We should probably unpin my son as well. He's already died. Let's go ahead and find my new heir. My granddaughter. Oh, look at that. She's robust. I'm going to just go ahead and pin you there. Have you been educated? You're already 14, which is a thing. You're on a learning focus. However, intrigue is really what you're good at. So let's go ahead and put you on an intrigue focus. Maybe, just maybe, I can find someone good to teach you. Who has good intrigue, Michael? My commander and knight. There we go. Let's go ahead and send off that proposal. Hopefully give her somewhat of an education before she takes the empire for herself. Oh dear. I do feel sorry for her losing her daughter. Our men went a bit early there. Oh dear. We've discovered a new fascination as well. We really should have waited for our reinforcements. So that means our development cap is now increased. What else can we research down here? We could get better siege equipment. We can't really afford to upgrade them right now, so let's hold off. Can use individual de jure duchy casus belli. Domain limit +1. Naval speed. Let's go for the casus belli. Why not? That's going to take about 8 years as well. That's fine. Our gold is not looking too good, is it? Neither is this battle. Reinforcements, please. Please. There's the reinforcements we are waiting for. Oh, dear. That might have done us more harm than good there. Although we did just capture a valuable hostage. So actually, that even though that was very poorly executed, we haven't suffered too much because of that. Very nice. That's helped the war score out quite a bit as well. Where's my siege equipment? Right, you guys are going to go ahead and siege this back. And then everyone else, why can't I shift click here? You need to go up here and stop this siege before it's too late. Hybrid culture formed. Oh, we've won the war? Is that because he died? He died of heart failure on the 2nd of May, 1102. Oh, that was very anticlimactic, wasn't it? No titles change hands. Let's see. He pays 318 gold to me. Thank you very much. To the cloistered Emperor Wolfman, may your years be short and miserable. I know when I am defeated, it seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demand. So you're the new king of Sapmi. You're only 18. Already you look like you don't like me. Let's go ahead and disband the men. There's no reason to have them up now. And we do have quite a bit of gold. So everything's looking fine. Princess Elfield can marry. Okay, you're my daughter. Let's try and find you someone good. What I might do is actually, let's look for a good old alliance here. It doesn't even have to be matrilineal. Although I would like it to be matrilineal. I changed my mind. Maybe we can find someone with good traits as well. I would want a good marriage for you, my daughter. You are comely after all. Ah, your husband had his heart ripped out in battle. Okay, I'm very sorry for that. Let's see if we can find you a suitable replacement then, shall we? Someone who isn't super young. You are 19 after all. What about this 13-year-old? He's Greek, he's Irish Orthodox, he's handsome. Bosporois here. There we go. Let's go ahead and marry you two off. We get an alliance as well. Only a tiny one. But it does spread our reach ever so slightly. What's happened up here? Pilgrimage, feasts, hunts. Oh, I can seclude myself. Let's go ahead and seclude myself. Get rid of some of this stress. I shut the door behind me and take one step into the quiet room. I breathe in deeply and out. I have given the servants order to not let anyone disturb me, no matter what happens. And as my shoulders relax, I know that this is exactly what I needed. I am truly at peace. And whilst we are secluding ourselves, why don't we go ahead and write our thoughts down as well? Should be a good opportunity to get some of this stress out. I grab a pen and open my journal. With each sentence that graces the paper, I feel my shoulders relaxing. The clarity this process brings is unrivaled. I dip my pen once more. There we go, our stress is quite a bit lowered, which is very nice. We can declare more wars. Let's not do that right now, we're still recovering. What I want to do is probably start upgrading Silmahantain. Oh dear. What can we build over here? So we got some hill forts. That's going to be good defensive stuff. Is there anything that increases... Oh, hill farms are looking nice. I'm looking for archer damage, like this military camps here. If we can increase the damage of our archers, that's really what I'm after. So let's go ahead and build some military camps first, and then we'll decide what else to build in this castle. I think we will also build a third castle here as well. We're missing 104 gold. So we need 400 gold to build a castle. We shouldn't be too far off of that. Now that the war's over, this number should increase. To the thoughtful Emperor Wolfman of Ireland, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter Ethelhild will be betrothed to my half-brother Bosporois. Excellent, there we go. These names. I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce all these names one day. Aren't we still waiting to create a kingdom as well? The Kingdom of Denmark. Oh, okay. Ah, no, that's what I was meant to do. I was planning to give away the Kingdom of Sweden. Now, if we click on the Kingdom of Sweden, who's in... My granddaughter, she's 18. I could give it to my player heir. But she's not of age yet, actually. Let's not go ahead and do that. My granddaughter is of age, though. She's 18. Maybe I can go ahead and give her Sweden, just so it's not my problem anymore. If we go ahead and do something like this, it just gets it out of my hair. Let's go ahead and do that. She can go ahead and deal with all those problems. And there we go. A faction's already disbanded because of this. We do need a new steward, however. Let's see. My vassal and knight. You are the King of Norway. I would gladly have you on my council. You're the Queen of England. You're just simply my vassal. You're also my vassal, but I don't trust you. I could have my granddaughter, the Queen of Sweden. Let's go ahead and assign her to my spy master. And then, as for my marshal, do we need to replace you? We could have the Queen of Scotland on our council. She doesn't like her, so it would be beneficial, actually. So let's go ahead and get the Queen of Scotland on our council as my marshal as well. Just try and keep everyone close to us. We also need to go ahead and give my granddaughter her vassals. Again, I don't mind gaining stress for this because in the long run, this should actually reduce our stress. So I still feel like it's suitable. Let's go ahead and change her contract. We do like gold. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Right. I feel like we're slowly going towards a new age here. The factions aren't looking too bad, are they? I remember the day when my son Liam was born, my implacable son. How I wish you were still here. There were so many more laughs to be had. So many more differences to settle. So many more memories to create. House Eggenacht Rifland is lesser for not having you in it. Irk not the bear, I whisper under my breath. Oh dear, he was executed. At the age of 19. Is this guy still alive? Sadly, his executor is also dead. Oh, I executed him. Okay, so we did get revenge for that. This is... If only you were here to say it with me. We're going to gain some more stress. Losing a son is never easy. I think my nephew's in prison as well. Greetings, Emperor Wolfmare of Ireland. I am willing to release Wolfmare Eggenacht Rifland from my care, but freedom does not come for free. Consider my offer. The King of Bohemia has my nephew. My grandson, even. Oh, dear. I will pay the ransom, but I'm going to remember this. And I will definitely remember this. A new cadet branch as well. Interesting. Okay, so we can't ransom anyone. I don't think we have any prisoners either. And it looks like we're slowly gaining control of these Scandinavian countries and removing the pagans that raided us for many years. To the thoughtful Emperor Wolfmare of Ireland, Petty Queen Gjor is dear to me. Would you let her go in return for this offer? 50 gold. You know what? What did you do? You're a murderer. Oh, a familial kinslayer. You're also a cannibal. Can I revoke your titles? I can't. Oh, you're not my vassal. That's why. I'll take the 50 gold. And then she's someone else's problem, isn't she? We could host a feast, but again, let's wait until we upgrade our stuff. My daughter Elfrith has given birth to a son. Since the little one is a part of my dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. I can't say that. Ethelmare, there we go. May you go strong and wise. I can pronounce that one, at least somewhat, like it should be. So we managed to sway one of my vassals here as well. I wonder, do we still need to be swaying you? What about my council? Is there anyone here I could improve relations with? Maybe the Queen of Scotland. Let's go ahead and start swaying her instead. She's been on and off my council for many years now. Hopefully this time I can persuade her to stay. Greetings, my thoughtful liege. I have arrived in Dublin to pay homage to you, glorious Emperor, as a show of my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence of my honour. So you are Princess Lucia. Oh, my daughter and vassal. There we go. Let's go ahead and show him my daughter at once. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Princess Lucia, who is soon announced and ushered before me. She kneels in deference, offering nothing but her oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Empire. At last I bid the Duchess arise, confirming my satisfaction and Lucia's rights to the land she rules in my stead. Serve me well, Princess Lucia. So we get some renown and whatnot. No gold, sadly, but it's fine. I think she only just claimed her title, so we'll give her a little bit of time before we judge her too harshly. Now, all we need to do is take Viking and this here, and we basically have everything. Are you guys independent? Oh, you're my ally, even. Okay. Can I somehow offer vassalage? Not even close. Yeah, different faiths and whatnot. I can't demand conversion either, can I? That's fine. Sapmi will be having a war with us at some point. Well, we're not a fan of them. We can't do a holy war for kingdom, though, and I don't fancy doing a holy war for duchy. It's a big war, although that's... Some of these duchies are quite sizable. Like, look at this. Is all of this a duchy, maybe? It is. So maybe that's something we can consider in the future. Let's wait until... I mean, we are in March, so now is actually a good time for war. We also do have all of our men-at-arms recovered. Let's go ahead and take a look at Viking. They do have an alliance with Venice. Now, we have some alliance within Venice, but not with Venice itself, which could be interesting. However... we may be able to win this war. Are Venice in any wars? They're not, so Venice would actually come in and assist. What about these guys? They're already in the war, but that's for a county claim. What if I simply just came in here? Ah, we can't declare war because we have a truce. Okay. And you're Catholic. Really, we're just trying to bring the Insular and the Asatru under the Empire and wipe them out, I think. Maybe it's time to go to war with Viking. We can do a holy war for duchy and take the petty kingdom of Shalland. And that would actually take their remaining territories. Let's go ahead and do that. It will cost us a small amount of piety, but we definitely have it to spare. And where are my military banners? I always lose track of them. Let's go ahead and position that just over here. Oh, we don't control this. Let's go ahead and position it over here then. Ah, these guys have actually joined them. Okay, I see what's happening here. That's fine. Nothing we can't handle. We might have to raise the levy as well. For now, though, let's just raise the men-at-arms. And we can call allies to war if we wanted to. Do we call the Byzantines? I'm going to call the Byzantines just in case the men of Venice do arrive. Because at least then the Byzantines will already be on their way. What about our commander? So you have a faith hostility advantage. So that's probably going to help us because we're in a holy war. However, you have siege phase time. We don't have you though. Should I recruit him? 35. Oh, we're shy though. Yeah, unfortunately, let's just go ahead and keep Sheriff Dub as commander of this army. It should be more than fine. 3 weeks and then the army is raised. Greeting Emperor Wolfmare of Ireland. Of course, I should join you in this war. Our foe shall learn to fear the men of the Byzantine Empire. Excellent. Do you know something I just thought of as well? Now that we have the Byzantines as part of the Irish Orthodox, I think we could very easily, or at least have a better chance to mend the Great Schism. Because that is a huge ally to have. So we'll have to see how that progresses. And it looks like King Luigi of Venice has actually joined the war there. Let's go ahead and siege this down. Now I hope this is will be a very quick and easy war. We also have new innovations available. We're now in the High Medieval era. So if we wanted to, we could start researching all of this good stuff. And of course, oh, what's this? Hobbies. We can recruit hobblers as men-at-arms. Now, they seem to be a light cavalry unit. And they are unique to our culture as well. However, looking at their terrain, they suck in wetlands and they suck in mountains. We do have a lot of wetlands. They're good in hills and forests, but we do have quite a bit of wetland in Britain and whatnot. So we're probably not going to go ahead and get those. That's fine, though. Trebuchets, though, I would definitely be interested in. Here we go, just over a month left on this siege. And we've also discovered hereditary ruler now. Let's go ahead and pick another fascination. We have all of this, correct? We do. Let's go ahead and finish off all of this before we move on. We can always get the siege equipment. That's going to take 7 months. Although we are being exposed to chronicle writing. Oh, I thought we were already researching this. Okay, let's go ahead and keep focusing on chronicle writing. What I think happened there is we just naturally discovered another technology. Because that's how smart we are. as a nation. We can imprison you. You're a dynastic kinslayer. Oh dear. And we have an empty space on the council. The Queen of Scotland has died. Let's go ahead and find a new marshal here. My daughter, she has 19 marshal. She's a princess. Why not? Let's go ahead and put my daughter on the council. Hopefully she dresses a little bit better though. And we have built some hide tents now in our city. Let's go ahead and build something else. In fact, let's go ahead and upgrade this first. I'm more than happy to go ahead and do that. That way we can improve our archers a little bit at a time. Right, where are we going next? Let's go ahead and siege this down. Oh dear, my friend has died. And another empty space on the council. The Queen of England is dead. Ring the bells. Now you are my vassal. You're also my vassal. You're the new Queen of England, but your diplomacy is atrocious. That stewardship, though, was very nice. How was your diplomacy? Not very good either. In that case, I think we're going to recruit my friend and vassal here to be my new Chancellor. At least then we won't have any issues on the council. At least I hope so. Does suck that we're not going to have England in our pocket as we did before, though. It's fine. 3 months and then we've succeeded this siege. How long are you taking? 6 months. Maybe we should go ahead and intercept that one as well. And I think the men of Venice should be arriving at some point too. So we just got to keep an eye out of those, for those, just in case we have to retreat and wait for our allies to arrive. What's this? Heir unmarried. Ah, so my daughter or my granddaughter has come of age now. So let's take a look at you. You are robust. Bardub has a strong physique. You're also a flamboyant trickster. So vengeful, sadistic, and fickle. So ideally, yeah, let's try and find you a good marriage. You probably want someone else who has also got good intrigue. Let's not marry you to someone super old though. What about Wolfgar here? He's also sadistic. He doesn't like lazy or greedy. You don't like... Ah, you're fine. You don't have any traits you specifically hate. He is Mercian. He is Irish Orthodox though, which is one saving grace. Let's go ahead and marry, or at least betroth these two. I think she'll be very happy with that marriage, and it should help her intrigue quite a bit, having someone else who's also good at intrigue. To the thoughtful Wolfmare, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your granddaughter Bardub and my brother Wolfgar will be joined in holy matrimony. May they find strength and support in their union. Excellent. What I might do... The Queen of Sweden, my granddaughter... I may replace you with my other granddaughter. Yes, her intrigue isn't as high, but I need to get her skills up. So sadly, we're going to do that. There we go. She doesn't like me either, so let's go ahead and start swaying her as well. She can't hate me that much. I've got a good husband. I've got a seat on the council. She should be a bit more appreciative. One day, she's even going to be empress. Which is good. We haven't had a female ruler for quite some time, so that would be fun. Already we've won this war. Let's go ahead and enforce the demands. To the loathsome Emperor Wolfmare, may your humus rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Let's go ahead and disband the men there. Oh. Did I do something weird? We're gonna have to declare war for this again. We'll wait for the spring at least. Yeah, I did a little bit of an oopsie there. Let's go ahead and give you this new title. You do have children, so that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this, just because I am over my domain limit and I don't want to be worrying about this stuff over here. That's fine. Right, let's go ahead and unpause the game. Ireland is looking beautiful. Look at the size of Ireland in the modern day. 297 gold. We could do with some more gold income. 4.9 isn't too bad, but it's not the best. We do have a new learning perk though. Let's go with open-minded. Different culture opinion plus 15. Culture acceptance gain plus 20%. And we can learn 2 additional languages. I should probably learn some languages. We haven't really been doing that so far, have we? so far with our languages, with war and the Irish Orthodox. And our banner has been destroyed. One of my servants approaches me holding my Fulop spear in her hands. My liege, while I was cleaning the armory, I noticed that this here weapon has rusted away to almost nothing. What should we do with it? I looked the weapon over. While no amount of reforging could ever make it battle-worthy again, it would be possible to clean it up and preserve it for display at only a marginal cost. No, it's too expensive. It wasn't really a worthwhile artifact anyway. Let's go ahead and look at our artifacts. Yeah, these are all looking fine. What about this? Prestige and attraction opinion. Why don't we go ahead and swap out the delicious face of Jesus? There we go. Let's get rid of that. And we're going to equip this brooch. I like this one quite a bit. I'm also going to go ahead and try and repair this one as well. It's only going to cost us 75 gold. We do have that to spare, so that's fine. We're also upgrading the camps there, so we have a little bit of time to save up the gold again anyway. Disaster! A lightning raid by Grandmaster Einar of the Jomsvikings on Volbas threatens to set half the county ablaze. The Jomsvikings are still a thing? Fundamentalist Asatruans, these pirates consider Christianity to be a threat to their way of life. More than merely gathering plunder, the Reavers are slaughtering priests, burning churches and screaming bloody murder about their false gods. Well, they're right. We are threatening their religion because we're striking back against the generations of raiding they committed. There's no time to raise an army. I can strike with whatever forces I have to hand, or I can grit my teeth till they leave. Grab whoever we have to arms! Yes, we're going to fight against these Vikings. Grandmaster Einar wreaks havoc as he flees. So he has fled, but we lose a little bit of piety as well. But the good news is, I guess we have solved this little disaster, at least momentarily. Now, we can't pass absolute crown authority. Let's go ahead and do that. And now I wonder, can I designate an heir? I can. Should we do that? Let's go ahead and look at my court first. Oh, what's happened there? Our emperor truly is generous. Artican, just taste the spectacular veal cutlet, Eldgriff exclaims lyrically. Yes indeed, Lord Wolfmare is most sensible, much like this comfit. Okay, it looks like it seems as if my spending on lavish meals has made a new friendship blossom. It would be rude to disturb them while eating. There we go, they become friends. Thanks to my very expensive dining expenses, I guess. Right, let's go ahead into succession. And we need to designate an heir. We need to pause the game. My daughter Elfrith has given birth to a daughter. Let's go ahead and call you Garb. There we go. May you go strong and wise. Right. Who do we want to be my heir? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 daughters and a son. Now, as a man of learning, it would be nice to have someone else who is focused on learning. My daughter here, let's see. She's already a drunk, so I don't think she's going to be a very good empress, is she? Doesn't appear so. What about my son? My son here, he's comely, he's strong, he's an aggressive attacker, he's a mastermind philosopher. Look at that. Great learning. Does he have a wife? He does have a wife. He already has some children, so the succession is safe. Ireland could do with some development as well, but we don't have anyone with good stewardship. We could do with a good marshal, though. If we're going to fight the Catholics and get revenge, maybe someone with good marshal would be just the person we need. And I'm looking at my daughter. She's comely, but more importantly, a winter soldier and a forder. She's got very good experience, a brilliant strategist as well. 19 martial. She's only 21, so she would improve as well. She's currently betrothed to this guy here. And look at that, he's rowdy. Is this a matrilineal marriage? It is. So there's currently no children there, but he is 15. Once he comes of age, I imagine things will be okay. I think we're going to go with Princess Ethelhild here then. Elfhild? Ethelhild. We do have Gunhilda as well. She's a holy warrior and she is strong. But she's also deceitful and gluttonous. She's lustful. Both my daughters really, actually. Not that virtuous, are they? The problem is she's younger. Oh, are you the son of the Byzantine? Oh, we would have a very good alliance there. Maybe this is the daughter we go for. Just because the alliance with the Byzantine Empire would actually... That's a very secure future for the realm. She's 19 prowess. Deceitful and gluttonous. But she's a brilliant strategist, a holy warrior, strong, and a warlike courtier. I think we're going to go with Princess Gunhilda here. Let's go ahead and designate Princess Gunhilda as my heir. There we go. I don't think my other children are going to like that too much. But she is going to be the future Empress of Ireland. Now, what I should do is probably go ahead and make her my marshal. This is going to annoy some people. That's fine. Just so she can start getting some experience. What I might also do, can I grant you some land of your own? We could give you this barony that I'm currently improving. The good thing about, if I give her this barony, she's right next to Dublin, so we can kind of keep an eye on her. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? And we should be able to negotiate an alliance there as well. So if we go ahead and do that, we can keep an eye on her and teach her how to rule before she takes over the entire empire. I do like the sound of that. There we go. Greetings, my thoughtful liege. I am honoured by your request and will be glad to call you an ally. Marvellous news. Now, as my ally, we're going to go to war. These guys don't have any allies yet, and I really want to bring this under Irish Orthodox control. So let's go ahead and start this holy war. And we'll go ahead and raise the men-at-arms as well. You're a holy warrior, that should be fine. 3 weeks and then the men are raised. Ask Head of Faith for gold. 809 gold. It just gets better and better. As the faith gets richer, so do we. Greetings, Emperor Wolfmare of Ireland. I've considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds bring you victory in your war against petty Queen Bordis. I will use the wealth wisely. Thank you very much. We won't tell her that it's just a tax refund, shall we? Right, let's go ahead and siege the capital straight away. Court physician vacated. We no longer have a court physician, a steward, or spy master. Oh dear. What's happened here? I feel like a lot. Now the Queen of England has got very good stewardship, so let's go ahead and assign her as my steward. And then as for a spy master, my granddaughter, the Queen of Sweden, welcome back. She's probably going to be a little bit annoyed with me, but the good news is she does have a place back on the council. So hopefully we can put the past behind us and move forward. Independence faction founded against me. You are the King of Norway. Oh dear, let's go ahead and start swaying him. I feel another Sweden situation brewing here. We're going to have quite a few wars against them, I imagine. There we go, that's very easy. Gain the devotion. We're now a paragon of virtue. We're definitely loyal to the Irish Orthodox. How did that battle go for us? Very well, in fact. Let's go ahead and siege their capital. We are being sieged over here. That's going to take 10 months, whereas this will only take 3 months. We could really do with some updated siege equipment, but even with the onagers, we're still doing very well. So imagine if we have trebuchets or something similar to this. We'll basically be unstoppable, just cleansing the lands of the Asatru. 7 days left on this siege then. There we go. Let's go ahead and intercept this siege as well, just to slow them down a little bit. And it's nice that when we raise the men-at-arms, we're not leaking too much gold now as well. We actually have a lot of gold in reserve. Maybe we can upgrade Dublin. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. We'll go back to the war in just a second. We still don't have any duchy buildings, do we? We don't. There we go. Where did you go? If we upgrade the farms and fields, that would increase our gold income. So let's go ahead and do that. That's not going to cost us too much either. Where's this battle taking place? There we go. And already we've won the war. Let's go ahead and enforce the demands then. To the friendless Emperor Wolfmare, may your humors rot in your living body. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. And just like that, Ireland is looking just a tiny little bit more complete. Now, I want to give these lands away. I'm just going to give them to you, in fact. You're going to increase in power down here, and that's absolutely fine. There we go. It means you should be able to defend yourself. That was a very good outcome in the battle for us as well. Titles can be created. We could create the Kingdom of Denmark next. Is that something I want to do right now, or should we wait a little bit? It would be nice to have the Kingdom of Denmark, I guess. Maybe I could give that to one of my other children. Possibly. I think... Oh, we need to hire a court physician. Of course we do. My wife, Empress and Soulmate. There we go. She's the best candidate we have for that position. All artifacts have low durability. None of my ones, though, right? Yeah, none of mine. Can we take any stress decisions? We can't. What we also need to do is recruit a new antiquarian. There we go, Wolfgar. I'm going to recruit you. That should be more than fine. Do I want to create the Kingdom of Denmark? I think we can't found a holy order either. What's this? Why would you honour that bampant Wolfgar with a position at court and not me? My daughter Elfrith is livid. Apparently she had been certain that the honour would befall her and no one else. Ugh. Oh dear. Are you the... Oh, you're wheezing and a witch. We did consider you for the role of Empress. Come off it. Grow up. How does she expect to be an Empress one day if she's being childish like this? I've decided I will actually go ahead and create the title of Denmark as well. So let's go ahead and create that. It's gonna cost us 500 gold. That's fine. We have it to spare. Oh, what we could have also been doing, actually, is constructed a new castle. It's fine. 3 gold, and then we can do that if we so please. I think I'm gonna hold the Kingdom of Denmark for myself right now. We're not over any kingdom titles or anything, so no need to give it away straight away. Proposed alliance. To the thoughtful Emperor Wolfmare of Ireland, despite our lack of bonds by blood, I believe we both stand to gain from an alliance. I propose that we join our forces and fight our foes together. Where are you? You're down here in Great Moravia. Are you going to pay me gold? If not, then I must decline. It costs to be allies with the most powerful nation outside of Europe. We also have the Byzantine Empire as well, of course. But they're very much... Wow, look at that. 32,000 manpower. We need to get on par with that. We only have 19,000. The Byzantines are very impressive. My spy master has come to me with grave news while we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill me. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Are we on disrupt schemes? We are. I really don't like the sound of that. Oh dear. Betrothed can marry. Let's go ahead and send off that proposal then. And then what's all this? We can write down some thoughts. Let's seclude ourselves first. I shut the door behind me and take one step into the quiet room. I breathe in deeply and out. I have given the servants order to not let anyone disturb me, no matter what happens, and as my shoulders relax, I know that that is exactly what I need. I am truly at peace. There we go. What we're also going to do is write our thoughts down as well. I grab a pen and open my journal. With each sentence that graces the paper, I feel my shoulders relaxing. The clarity this process brings is unrivaled. I drip my pen once more, or dip it, sorry. There we go. Our stress has gone down as well. Imprison criminals. I don't think we're going to do this. There we go. We've reduced our stress level. Things are looking slightly better. And it looks like Ireland is actually naturally expanding as well. What we could do... we can't convince this is your territory. That's fine. We are currently increasing development in Dublin, though. Can we take a look at the development map? Yeah. Ireland isn't too developed. Not compared to West Francia down here. I mean, here's where the real development is. Look at that. we need to get some of that growing in our empire. Faction created against us. Factions are becoming a problem again. So we're going to have to deal with that soon. Powerful vassals. The King of Alba wants a council position. Are you good at anything? You're good at stewardship, but I already have the Queen of England, so unfortunately there's just not an open position right now. Let's go ahead and build... Should we build a city or a third castle? Cities are good for making gold. However, so are castles, and I can directly hold a castle. So I think I'm going to build another castle, and that should actually keep our duchy here a little bit safer, because suddenly you have to siege 3 of them, and they're all lined up here as well. I can just imagine in a war, if someone sieges one castle, the other 2 can just go and help them. And it also means we can give our heirs a piece of land and still look after them because they're right next to us. So nothing too worrying there. Our niece has been taken prisoner. That's a little bit worrying though, isn't it? I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately I feel a constant malice and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down I might not be able to get up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I can do naught but to await death's sweet embrace to claim me with an infirm. Oh, we're dying. How long will I have to wait? This is not good. However, I'm gonna have to leave it there for today. If we look at our health is poor and we are ailing. We're 69 years of age, so we've lived a very long life. But it looks like the Empire might be looking at a succession on the horizon, and with how fractured recent times have been, that could spell chaos, but we'll have to see. Sadly, that's it for today, so thank you for watching everyone, and I will see you next time.